France is more than just a place on a map. It's a feeling, a rhythm, a dream brought to life. From the graceful curve of the Eiffel Tower to the lavender-scented fields of Provence, every region tells its own story with elegance, charm, and soul. This journey will take you beyond the postcards, into the heart of France's timeless beauty. Whether you seek art, history, or simple wonder, there is something here that will stay with you forever. Rising gracefully above the Parisian skyline, the Eiffel Tower stands as an enduring symbol of France's timeless elegance and creativity. Built for the World's Fair of 1889, this iron masterpiece was once criticized. Yet today, it draws millions who come to admire its intricate latticework and breathtaking presence. From the base to its summit, the tower captures the imagination with every shimmering light and every breeze that whispers through its steel frame. As day turns into night, its golden glow reflects on the Seine, bathing the city in a warm, romantic light that seems almost magical. Climbing the tower is more than a tourist activity. It is an emotional journey. Whether you ascend by elevator or take each step slowly, the reward is an unforgettable view, stretching from the Louvre to the distant hills of Montmartre. The heartbeat of Paris pulses from this height, and for a moment, you feel completely suspended in beauty. The Eiffel Tower is not just a structure. It is poetry in iron, a dream realized above the rooftops, and a memory etched in every traveler's heart. Just outside the bustling heart of Paris lies the magnificent Palace of Versailles, a symbol of royal grandeur and artistic splendor. Once the opulent home of kings and queens, this UNESCO World Heritage Site invites visitors into a world of gold-leafed halls, endless mirrors, and immaculate gardens. The Hall of Mirrors dazzles with hundreds of reflections, once used to impress foreign dignitaries with the sheer power of France. Every room tells a story of luxury, politics, and revolution, where whispers of history still echo through the marbled corridors. Beyond the palace walls, the gardens stretch as far as the eye can see. Ornamental lakes, sculpted hedges, and dancing fountains, all designed to awe. Strolling through these royal grounds feels like stepping into a living painting, crafted with meticulous care and vision. As the sun casts golden hues across the Grand Canal, you cannot help but feel the weight of time and beauty pressing gently on your soul. Versailles is not just a destination, it is a journey into the very heart of France's regal past. Nestled in the heart of Paris's left bank, the Luxembourg Garden is a peaceful escape from the city's busy rhythm. Originally created in the 17th century for Queen Marie de' Medici, the garden blends royal elegance with local charm. Gravel pathways wind through lush lawns, while statues, fountains, and flower beds offer bursts of color and history. Locals play chess under shaded trees, children push sailboats across the Grand Basin, and couples stroll hand in hand, savoring the calm. At every turn, there's a sense of harmony, where art, nature, and daily life meet in quiet celebration. The garden is more than just a park. It is a beloved space where Parisians pause, reflect, and breathe. As sunlight filters through chestnut trees and laughter echoes near the Medici fountain, you feel part of something timeless. The Luxembourg Garden is not just a retreat. It is the gentle beating heart of everyday beauty in Paris. Rising like a dream from the tidal sands of Normandy, Mont Saint-Michel is a medieval marvel that defies time and gravity. Crowned by a breathtaking abbey, this island commune has inspired pilgrims, poets, and painters for over 1,000 years. As the tides rush in, the surrounding bay transforms, isolating the island in a moment of magical stillness. The narrow cobblestone streets wind upward, guiding visitors past ancient shops, weathered stone walls, and stories etched in every step. Climbing to the top is like stepping through history itself. The abbey's Gothic spires stretch toward the sky, a silent witness to centuries of devotion and wonder. With panoramic views of the sea and sky and the distant rhythm of waves below, you feel both humbled and uplifted. Mont Saint-Michel is not just a destination, it is a sacred experience suspended between heaven and earth. Along the sun-soaked shores of southern France, the Côte d'Azur, also known as the French Riviera, glows with Mediterranean charm and timeless glamour. From the sparkling waters of Nice to the cinematic elegance of Cannes and the luxury of Monaco, every town along this coast whispers of summer dreams. Yachts glide across turquoise bays, while palm-lined promenades invite slow, sunlit strolls. The scent of lavender mixes with sea breeze, and every sunset paints the sky in golden hues. But beyond the glitz lies a deeper magic, a coastline where art, nature, and life blend effortlessly. Tiny villages cling to cliffs, with markets full of fresh produce and narrow streets that echo with laughter. Artists like Picasso and Matisse once found inspiration here, and it is easy to see why. The Côte d'Azur is not just a place, it is a feeling. A sunlit escape where beauty and serenity meet at every turn. Bathed in golden light and brushed with the soft scent of lavender, Provence captures the very soul of southern France. Rolling hills stretch beneath endless blue skies, dotted with stone farmhouses and olive groves that seem untouched by time. In the summer, vast fields of lavender ripple in the breeze, while cypress trees stand tall like silent guardians. Every sunrise here feels poetic. Every breeze carries the essence of the earth. Villages like Gorges and Roussillon welcome you with warm stone walls and winding alleyways bursting with color. Local markets buzz with life, fresh cheeses, ripe tomatoes, handmade soaps, all shared with the warmth only found in Provence. Artists once flocked here for the light, and travelers return for the peace. Provence is more than a region. It is a feeling of calm, beauty, and belonging that stays with you long after you leave. Tucked between the Vosges Mountains and the Rhine River, the villages of Alsace feel like pages from a storybook. Half-timbered houses painted in soft pastels line cobblestone streets, their flower boxes overflowing with vibrant geraniums. Places like Colmar and Ricquevier welcome visitors with medieval charm, where church bells echo gently and the scent of fresh pastries fills the air. Every corner feels touched by magic, like time has lovingly preserved its beauty just for you. Here, cultures intertwine. French elegance meets German tradition, creating a unique warmth found only in Alsace. Vineyards roll gently across the countryside, producing crisp white wines that pair perfectly with hearty regional dishes. Locals greet you with genuine smiles, inviting you to slow down and savor each moment. The Alsace villages are not just picturesque. They are living, breathing treasures where tradition, color, and community come together in perfect harmony. Carved deep into the limestone cliffs of southeastern France, the Gorges du Verdon is often called the Grand Canyon of Europe, and for good reason. With its turquoise waters winding through towering rock walls, this natural wonder stirs both awe and tranquility. Whether you're kayaking along the river or gazing down from a cliffside trail, the sheer scale and beauty of the gorge make the world feel grand and humbling. Sunlight dances across the water, and the echo of birdsong lingers between the canyon walls. Surrounded by wildflowers and fragrant herbs, the air here feels pure and alive. Hikers, climbers, and dreamers all find something to love, whether it's the challenge of the rugged paths or the calm of a peaceful picnic by the water's edge. The Gorges du Verdon is not just a landscape, it's a breath of freedom, a moment of connection with nature's raw and untouched power. It invites you to slow down, look deeper, and rediscover wonder. In the sun-drenched southwest of France, the Bordeaux Vineyards stretch across rolling hills like a painting come to life. Rows of perfectly aligned grapevines glow under golden skies, telling centuries-old stories of passion, patience, and craftsmanship. This is not just a wine region, it is a living legacy. From grand chateaux to small family-run estates, each vineyard holds a unique character, nurtured by the earth and perfected through time. Tasting a glass of Bordeaux here is more than sipping wine. It is experiencing the soul of the land. The air carries notes of oak, fruit, and history, while winemakers share their traditions with quiet pride. As you walk through vine-laced fields, past rustic stone cellars and under the soft rustle of leaves, there's a deep sense of harmony. Bordeaux is not just about wine, it's about connection to the land, to heritage, and to the moment in your hand. Nestled in a deep alpine valley, Chamonix is a mountain town like no other, framed by the soaring presence of Mont Blanc, the highest peak in Western Europe. Here the air is crisp, the silence is powerful, and the snowy summits seem close enough to touch. Since the 18th century, adventurers and dreamers have come to stand beneath these towering giants, drawn by their beauty and their mystery. Whether skiing, hiking, or simply watching the clouds drift past, Chamonix invites you into a world where nature reigns supreme. But it's not just about thrills. There is peace in the mountain stillness, in the crunch of snow beneath your boots, and in the warmth of a small cafe after a day outdoors. Mont Blanc stands as a symbol of endurance and inspiration, a timeless sentinel rising above the clouds. Chamonix and Mont Blanc are not just destinations. They are reminders that the world still holds places of wonder, where every breath feels more alive. Standing proudly in the heart of southern France, the Arena of Nîmes is a breathtaking testament to Roman ingenuity and endurance. Built nearly 2,000 years ago, this perfectly preserved amphitheater once echoed with the roar of crowds and the clash of gladiators. Its grand arches and towering walls still command attention, telling stories of power, spectacle, and civilization. As you step inside, you can almost hear the whispers of history beneath your feet. But today, the arena is more than a monument. It's alive with culture. From modern concerts to historical reenactments, it continues to bring people together, bridging past and present. The sun casts golden light across the stone, and every seat holds a view not just of the stage, but of time itself. The Arena of Nîmes reminds us that even centuries later, the spirit of human creativity and connection endures. Rising majestically above the rooftops of Alsace, the Strasbourg Cathedral is a masterpiece of Gothic art and spiritual devotion. For more than 800 years, its towering spire, once the tallest in the world, has reached toward the heavens, guiding travelers and inspiring awe. The sandstone facade glows a deep rose at sunset, adorned with delicate carvings that tell sacred stories in stone. Inside, colored light filters through intricate stained glass windows, filling the vast nave with a quiet, sacred glow. This is not just a church, it is a place where time stands still. The astronomical clock, with its intricate gears and celestial figures, marks the hours not only of the day, but of centuries gone by. Whether you climb to the viewing platform for a sweeping view of Strasbourg, or sit silently in its ancient pews, the cathedral wraps you in reverence. It is a symbol of faith, beauty, and the human desire to reach for something greater than ourselves. France leaves an imprint on the heart like few places can. It lives in the sunlight over vineyard hills, in the quiet of ancient cathedrals, and in the joy of every small, perfect moment. These are not just places, they're emotions, they're memories waiting to be lived again. As we end this journey, may the spirit of France stay with you, gentle, passionate, and unforgettable. Wherever you go next, carry its beauty with you.